Hello everyone, my name is Samatbek Alinur, and today I'm going to tell you about a mission from NASA Apollo. Here lots of missions like Apollo 1, Apollo 2, Apollo 11, Apollo 18, Apollo 8, and another. And namely, we will talk about Apollo 1. This mission was announced by John Kennedy in 12 September in 1962. And Apollo 1 started in 1967, 27th January. This year, number 34 of Space Center named by Kennedy during the ground test of the program for the preparation to the first manned flight of the lunar spacecraft Apollo. Later, it's known as Apollo 1 because of in atmosphere pure oxygen, a rapid fire broke out, and 14 seconds after its start, all of crew members, astronauts Virgil Grissom, Edward White, and Roger Chaffee died. At 11 a.m., the astronaut was supposed to start training, but due to technical failures, he was delayed for 2 hours. After that, at 13:30, the astronauts began to prepare, but Grissom was confused by the strange from the cockpit. After checking the air, the results were 0. They pressed on the buttons endlessly, and for several hours it was clear that there were defects in electrical system. And everything was ready. The mission began. The cause of the tragedy was defects in the electrical system. After the electrical system, he was a short circuit, and because of this short circuit, he was a fire. This fire was full in the astronaut's cabin, and after this, all of astronauts were in fire and they died. After this explosion, the door was pushed out, and we can see now. In this fire, 3 crew were died, and 27 people received a severe carbon monoxide poisoning. Astronauts Virgil Grissom, Edward White, and Roger Chaffee came to this act for the sake of space exploration. Virgil Grissom already been in space 2 times, and he was like a Gagarin in USSR. Edward White was like a dreamer, and he dreamed to be a pilot or something like this profession of 12 years old. And Roger Chaffee was a youngest astronaut at this team, and this Apollo 1 mission was his first flight. In addition to be an astronaut, he was a naval soldier for most of his life, and this was the end of these 3 potential astronauts. After this disaster, in this project Apollo, he was no more sacrifices. The NASA was learned about all of mistakes and think about it. After in Apollo, no more sacrifices, no casualties, and in August 1971, Apollo 15's astronaut bring a aluminium plug with the names of space race victims. And these events remind for people that um, promotion can cost a people's life. To sum up, after this disaster, NASA took into account all of mistakes and possible situation and make like an innovation in space race, and all of Apollo projects were successful and he no more sacrifices. Also, it be like a sustainability for people, and now people even be a tourist in a space.